Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. Well, it looks like Bioware is essentially admitting the fact that the new Dragon Age Veilguard sales are absolutely in the toilet. Because boys and girls, when you're good at something, you don't do it for free. And it looks like Dragon Age The Veilguard is now being offered for free. Ladies and gentlemen, for free out there in a desperate attempt, I would imagine, to maybe boost sales, maybe potentially boost player numbers of this kind of stuff, because this is something we've seen it happen in the past, where these companies out there partner with a certain other different type of studio out there that do something out there, a video game company, or in this case, a graphics card company out there, Nvidia, to try to partner with somebody out there to essentially give away free copies of their game in hopes to boost interest and hopefully have good word of mouth go around. This is marketing 101, boys and girls, but they already know this game's sales are in a disastrous dumpster fire, because if they did, they would not have to do this, because the last time I checked, the last game I think we got this was none other than Dustborn, ladies and gentlemen, who worked out this exact same kind of deal. And well, we've seen how the player numbers are for that one. So we got this article over here from thatparkplace.com. As mounting evidence points to poor sales, Bioware partners with Nvidia to give Dragon Age The Veilguard away for free. Yes, boys and girls, if you're an Nvidia customer out there or somebody who's thinking about signing up for their services, guess what? In a desperate attempt to please play our game, they're giving away a copy of it for free. And we're going to tell you exactly how you can get a copy of this as well, along with all of the other juicy details that adds to the fact that this game is going to be a disastrous dumpster fire for Bioware. And for some people out there claiming it may potentially even be the end of the company as a whole. And it would not be surprising considering the year that we've seen with 2024 and how much devastating, disastrous dumpster fires have come out of the video game industry, and how many losses and all of the outlash and the freaking just all around top-down stuff, all of the firings, all of the layoffs, all of the backlash we have seen come from this has not been good for the video game industry in any way, shape, or form, and it looks like Bioware knows that it's got a flop on its hands with Dragon Age as well. So we're going to check out this article from thatparkplace.com, getting all of the juicy details. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if we have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, if you do enjoy our content, please check out the description box down below of ways you can help support the channel, and leave us a comment. Let us know, does this surprise you in any way, shape, or form that they're doing some kind of desperate attempt to get this game into even more hands because they know the sales are bad, or do you think it's just a general marketing tactic out there that they use for all of their games out there, and this is just a common kind of trope? Let us know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. So from John F. Trent over at thatparkplace.com. Nvidia announced it partnered with Bioware and EA to give Dragon Age The Veilguard away for free with the purchase of a GeForce Now Ultimate Bundle, as evidence grows that the game is not selling well. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're good at something, you're not going to do it for free. Why would you give away this game if you think it's going to sell well? On its blog, Nvidia shared, "Fight for Thetis. For future for ultimate quality this fall as new and existing members. So if you're already an existing member for this package out there, you will automatically get this game for free. If you're already using Nvidia's services, they're giving you this game away for free. Boys and girls, I don't think Nvidia is going to get a whole lot of signups for people just signing up to get this game. I think it's probably going to be the other way around. A whole lot of people are going to get this game for free who did not want it. And maybe, just maybe, they'll play it by chance and go out there, and then they'll add to one more number to the lists out there. This is exactly what this is. So new and existing members who purchase 6 months of GeForce Now Ultimate can get Bioware and Electronic Arts epic RPG Dragon Age The Veilguard for free when it releases on October 31st. Boy, and that's going to be way more of a trick than a treat it is on Halloween for all the fans out there, boys and girls. The GeForce Now Ultimate Bundle cost $100, $99.99 for 6 months, and along with Dragon Age The Veilguard includes the GeForce RTX 4080 rig, RTX On, and access to the RTX 4080 servers, up to 4K resolution and 120 frames per second, no ads, and an 8-hour session length. Oh, really? Oh, really? The bundle is only available to purchase through October 30th. So yeah, get it while it's hot, boys and girls, so that way you can get your own free copy of Dragon Age Veilguard. And for all of the rest of you, well, you're getting a copy whether you like it or not. The bundle announcement comes in the wake of a number of metrics indicating the game's pre-order sales are not doing well and interest in the game is low. Craig, Stuttering Craig, the host and owner of Side Scrollers, has talked about these. We've gone over these numbers in the past about how bad it is between both the gold and standard editions. They've only got like 405 total, 1,957 total pre-orders for a company that has over 800. Talking about PlayStation, talking about Xbox, talking about all of this kind of stuff. 1,069 orders for another company out there that has 900 stores out there. Here's this woke little psychopath just drooling over the fact that there's top scars in the game now. A retailer insider who manages over 900 stores also shared that with Back Park Place, these numbers are 3 times less than what Spike Churn's Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero did in the lead up to its release on October 10th. Obviously, Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero has been an absolute smash hit. If you don't believe me, go check out the videos. We've talked about this. And then also over on Steam, this game sits at 28th place on the Steam's most wish listed and just inside top 50 at 46th in top sellers, i.e. people that have already pre-ordered this game and absolutely paired for it. If one looks on Google Trends, the game is being crushed like that of Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero and Metaphor Re Fantizio, which I've seen a lot of my friends out there playing. In fact, the game is nowhere near the peak of Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League when that game released at the end of February. And Warner Bros. Has already announced that that game they had to take a $200 million write-down because of how much of a flop that game was going to be. How much better is it going to be for Bioware and Dragon Age Veilguard? Methinks not so much. Suicide, I do talk about that one, talk about the peak player count, all of this other kind of stuff about how it literally is going to end up getting crushed by Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, which is another $200 million flop. Look, Bioware knows. Bioware knows these metrics. They know these numbers better than any of our leakers, any of those inside sources that people have out there, even better than what the Steam charts show and all of that kind of stuff. At the end of the day that we know, Dragon Age Veilguard, and honestly the Dragon Age franchise has been kind of on a downhill slope to begin with. And now because they decided to concentrate on diversity, inclusion, and equity over good quality gameplay and actually giving characters a story that we want, we've already been over all the leaks from the one of the inside playtesters just showing you off how stupid and ridiculous the game sounds on top of all of the woke nonsense and all the diversity, inclusion, and equity, forced agenda-driven, spirit of the age nonsense that they've absolutely jammed into this game over the top. And guess what? It's one of them situations where the fans are not buying it. This new modern audience that they are trying to attract, that they are trying to get, does not show up in droves of numbers. We have a year's worth of evidence just in the video game industry alone showing that every time you go this direction, every time you try to pander to this crowd, you end up failing flop. And guess what? BioWare is finding that out. This is a desperate attempt by BioWare to get those Steam numbers, those player numbers that count up a little bit higher by literally handing out the game for free to people that already have an Nvidia subscription. This is sad. This is pathetic. They might write this off as just marketing, but at the end of the day, we know BioWare knows how much Dragon Age The Veilguard is going to be a disastrous dumpster fire for them, the hundreds of millions of dollars it's going to cost to them, and according to some analysts out there, it may end up even being the end of BioWare. And guess what? You decided to bet on an agenda. You decided to force this kind of nonsense into your games out there, and now, if these numbers are to be believed out there, if this desperate attempt is to be believed out there, well, BioWare, you're going to get exactly what you deserve.